Welcome back to this channel. My name is Jimmy Maduka. On this channel, we actually learn everything content creating, YouTube tips, what you need to know to grow your channel, your Facebook page, and all what have you. Now, in my previous videos, I actually showed you how to start up your own YouTube channel, and right here, I'm showing you all you need to know and all you need to do before you post your first YouTube video. So if that sounds like what you actually need, you need to be here. Please do well to watch this video to the end. One of my previous videos actually showed you the kits you need, which is your phone, which is what I'm using right here, your mic, and you are good to go. Every other kits can come up later, like your lights. Right now I am using bright lights. This is just a normal decoration in the house. I decided to just try a different background from the previous backgrounds I've been using, and it actually looks good. If you want to invest in lights, why not? Probably you're staying in a place that is not so good, but like I always say, I prefer you use natural light, which is what I am using for this video. I don't have any lights in front of me here, so whichever one works for you, it's fine. Now you want to start posting content. You've told yourself you're determined to be a YouTuber. Number one, you need to pick your niche. What am I going to be talking about? Do I want to be a food content creator? Do I want to be a vlogger? Do I want to do travel content? Do I want to talk finance? Do I want to be a faceless vlogger? Like, you want to go faceless, you don't want anybody knowing who you are. Before you start creating your first video or whatever thing you want to do, you have to actually know the niche. Where am I going to set to? So once you know the niche or where you're going to be set to, like I mentioned different things right here. In another video, I will be talking about the highest paying niche on YouTube, because most times people settle for the very less, niche is probably much later they know that this niche is not so forthcoming. What that means is that I've actually niche that you can do on YouTube that will pay you more than very natural other kind of niche. For example, anything education, talking about tech, making money online. These are very big niche, but I will post another video talking specifically about this. So now that you've known your niche, do you want to be a reaction and review person? Do you want to talk sports all through? Is it going to be a news channel, or you want to react to everything trending? Whatever thing you want to actually do, get ready for that thing you want to actually talk about on YouTube. Now, when you're ready with everything you want to talk about on YouTube, you can actually create about 5-10 topics concerning your niche. Probably, let's say fashion, you're gonna create topics around this particular niche. For example, let me use my own as example. Like, I have a normal YouTube channel which talks travel content, lifestyle, and vlogs, but this particular channel was created because of what I wanted to do. I didn't want it to mix with what I was already doing, so I had to create this particular YouTube channel. So on this channel, I talk in YouTube tips, content creating, and all. So it falls under the category of either making money online or education. So when I create my channel, I will put my videos under the category of education. So that is where my videos are right now, isn't it? Now that I know my niche, I start thinking of topics that I can talk about, around this niche, and I start building them up. What I mean is that, for example, I did an introduction video just for people to know what my channel is all about. So after my introduction video, the next video I did was starting up a YouTube channel in 2024. You want to know, what are the things I need to know before I start up a YouTube channel in 2024? Another video I actually jotted down was tools I will need, my YouTube film setting or my setup. What are the equipment I need to start a YouTube channel as a beginner? Then another video is this you're watching right here. So you need to build up your topics, and each topic you can actually write a script on it, especially when you're not too good with cameras. I won't lie, when I started YouTube first, I wasn't sure I could do it. I was like, what am I going to say? But the very first video I did on my other YouTube channel, I actually had to write out my script, everything I was going to say from my introduction video. I actually started by writing it. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And I will pause a bit, and look at my script, and so that I could remember the next thing I was going to say. Then when I finish that line, I pause a bit. Make sure you're still looking at your camera, because when you're editing your videos, these sequences are very, very important. Let me give you an instance. For example, I want to look at my script, right? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I quickly look down. When you're editing your video, you're going to see that, so what you do is, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jumi Maduka. You pause a bit for 3 seconds before you now look down to try and recall the next thing you want to say. So it can now be, hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jumi Maduka. So I'm going to pause and I look into my script. Not like I have any script in front of me, but I'm just trying to explain to you. So I look and I come back and say, so thank you for clicking to watch my video. If you're new here, of course, this is going to be an introduction video, right? So I'm going to say my channel is going to be everything fashion, everything this, everything that, everything that. And you can actually state why you're creating the channel. You can just go on and on and on, depending on the script you have in front of you. Now, once you finish the next statement and you know that you can't remember what's next for you to say, you have to look into your camera. Keep looking into your camera for some time, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, before you look down again. So these periods are periods when you're editing your videos, you can now remove all those places. You remove them and your video is going to come out very, very smooth. Yeah. So now you write your script. You write everything. You can actually just write your points down. If you're already good in content creating, or the niche you're picking is something you're so conversant about and you might likely not need too much of script, you can just write out your points. Just, okay, I have 5 points I want to talk about. You can write out your 5 points. So even when you write out your 5 points, because sometimes it happens to me that once I click the record button, even though I know my point, sometimes I could just forget some descriptions or some stories I want to talk in my video. So when I'm writing out my scripts, I just try to talk about the story, talk about this story, talk about this story, talk about this story, so that way I remember and I do a full video. And you just realize that, oh, how come this person is not looking at anything? How come this person is not? Well, it takes a whole lot. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot. Once you start doing it, you get very used to it. You will see that you can also do it. So another point I'm going to give you is watch other YouTubers. Don't make that mistake not to actually watch other people. Just like you're watching me right here, you're watching me because you want to see my mannerism, how I'm able to put up all of this, talk and talk and talk without actually making mistakes. Not like we don't really make mistakes, but when we actually do make mistakes, we correct our mistakes. For example, I am talking and I just let me try and make a mistake. So I was I was now went into, you pause a bit because you're making a grammatical mistake. You start that sentence all over again. So when I was going to, do you understand that? Do you understand what just happened there? So we actually do make mistakes, but we don't make it obvious, because that sentence, don't just correct the word, correct the whole sentence where you made a mistake. That way you look like a professional. So you can talk and talk. Your mistakes won't even show because you corrected them. And when you're editing your videos, you edit them so neatly that people don't even realize that you actually made mistakes. So now watch other YouTubers. Do not try to think you know it all. Nope, you cannot know it all. There's no way you can actually know it all. So watch other YouTubers, especially in the area you want to talk about. For example, you want to be a food content creator. You can't tell me you know all the recipes in the world. Sometimes you just want to do new recipes and you just need to watch other people who have done it before. You can actually create your own style, but it's just good to just watch how they were able to do it, the procedure and all of it. Even these topics I do, sometimes I just try to see how other people do their own. Not like I'm trying to copy. No, you're not copying. You just want to be sure that you are in line with what is actually happening out there. Then you can now add your own personal experiences. You add your personal experiences and you are good to go. So don't try not to watch other people. You might not have too many people you're watching, but at least have people who have done YouTube 5-10 years ahead of you watch them and do the same thing they are doing. Sometimes you also need to watch them, because when you follow these channels, people who watch their videos your own videos can be recommended for their own kind of subscribers to also watch your own video. So that's why it's good to always watch other big YouTubers, because when you watch them, there's a place in your YouTube studio where you see people who are watching you. You now see that the subscribers who watch these big YouTubers also watch you. So another point will be set up your phone to record. In this one, I am going to show you a very big illustration here. So I'll do another video to show you how to set up your phone camera, but if you're already used to it and you have your grid showing on your phone, like you have your grid, for example, on an iPhone, I'm using an iPhone to shoot right now, ensure that the grid is showing, like the lines on your grid, the second line is showing on your shoulder, the first line is just on your face. That way you have a very balanced video. So there's something called rule of thirds, which might be a little bit too big for you, but no, let me not bore you too much. But the very simple way to understand this is ensure that you are using your phone grid, and on your phone grid, the first line should like kind of be on your face, on your eye. So you see that your eye is in between the first line and the second line is just on your shoulder. That way your video comes out very, 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 very perfect. So when you ensure this, ensure your mic is also, you test all of this. Ensure you test all of it. Don't just start recording, because it has happened to me a couple of times whereby I just started recording and I didn't test, I didn't look at my camera, I don't look at my background. You check for everything. You now talk for like a minute or two, stop it and replay and see how good. Probably if you're okay with the audio quality or whatever thing, then you are like, okay, I am good to go. I'm sure you are enjoying value from this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So another thing I want to talk about is overcome fear. I know you've not done YouTube before, you've not actually recorded yourself before, and sometimes you can just feel a little bit frightened and you're like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. It actually happened to me when I recorded my first YouTube video and I told you what I had to do. I wrote out everything I was going to say, and I can just read out the first line. So I've already explained all of that to you. I was able to do it. And when you're looking at your phone, look at a lens. The top part of your phone is what you look at, not the phone. Don't look at yourself on your phone. Look at the lens. Once you look at the lens, when your video comes out, you're going to see yourself looking directly into the camera. But if you're looking at yourself on the phone, your video is not going to come out well. You can actually try what I just talked about now so you understand better. So when you're trying to record yourself right now, look into your lens for like 5 minutes and just say something. Then pause it and watch that video very well. You see that you're looking directly into the camera lens. And do another video where you are talking and looking at yourself. You'll see that it's not going to be the same. So always remember to look at the lens of your camera and you have the best quality. So for fear, just constantly practice. Once you practice, you get so used to this, because remember, you're alone. You are all alone. Nobody is with you. And you're not doing this to a very big audience. It is just between you and your camera or the phone in front of you. So just talk to your phone, just like you're talking to yourself, which we all do a lot. You just find yourself talking to yourself. Sometimes you can be in your emotions and all of that. So it's just the same here. Do not think you're talking to an audience. Though when your video comes out, a whole lot of people will end up watching it. But yeah, just look at it that I'm talking to myself through my phone or my camera. So guys, all I've said is pick a niche. When you pick the niche you want, try and write out a lot of topics under that niche you want to talk on and develop a script on it. The script you're developing can have your introduction, welcome back to my channel everyone, and all of that. You can now have your body, you have your points you want to talk about, and then you have your conclusions or whatever thing. It depends on how you actually want to do it, but do well to watch other YouTubers, see how they actually spice up their videos, look at what they are doing that you love, and just do the same. Yeah, just do the same thing. Doesn't mean you can create your own style, create your style, but it's always good to just watch someone. And like I said, set up your camera, your records. Try as much as possible to listen to yourself, just video yourself talking and all of that before you do your main video. Now, one of the things I also didn't mention is there are frame sizes as part to every video. So if you're doing a YouTube video, your phone should be like this. This is what it's called. The frame size is called 16 by 9. This is the actual frame size for a YouTube video. For Facebook, Instagram, and all of that, you can actually put your videos like this. But for YouTube, it has to be like this. If you're using a camera, of course, your camera settings actually has all of that already. But for your YouTube video, especially if you're using your phone, please, this is how your phone should be. So the next thing is for you to just start recording. Yes, I mentioned that earlier. Just record yourself. You can start with maybe your introduction should be like, maybe your introduction video should be like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Depends on you, depends on how you can engage your audience. But the standard, time or the standard minutes for a normal YouTube video is 8 minutes. So if your video is 8 minutes long, yes, adverts can be put in between your videos. But yeah, and you can actually do longer videos. You can choose to do longer videos. It all depends on you. Yes, it depends on what you want. But the standard time for a YouTube video is 8 minutes. So guys, did you get value from this video? And you want me to do more videos relating your content and all you need to know about content creating? Like I mentioned, I was going to do a video talking about the highest paying niche or niches on YouTube and so many other videos I have in stock for you. So that's why you need to subscribe to this channel, guys. Subscribe and turn on your post notification so when I post these videos you will actually see them. Thank you so much everyone for watching.